Hey guys, it's Charity from ALoopandAHook, and today I wanted to show you an easy breakfast that I make for Collin almost every morning before he goes off to work. He says it's really filling, keeps him throughout the day, kind of up until lunchtime where he can eat. Only has a couple of ingredients. It cost right around $1.40 to make. I broke down the cost of everything, so it's a relatively inexpensive breakfast option, and it is much cheaper than eating out every morning, you know, picking up a breakfast sandwich at like either Dunkin' Donuts, local gas station, anything like that. So I've been making it for him. It smells really good whenever I make it, so I just want to show you guys how to do that. It does only take me about 10 minutes to put this together, so it's also something that is super quick and easy and can be made without having to wake up super early in the morning to get everything prepped for it, so he can still have a hot meal while he's on the way out the door for work. Like I said, there's only a couple of ingredients. I use everything bagels. You absolutely could use plain or onion, any other type of bagel if you wanted to. I like the everything bagel. I think it adds, you know, more flavor to the breakfast sandwich. I use sliced American cheese. You absolutely could use anything like cheddar, Colby Jack, any other flavor cheese that you like would also be substitutable. Another ingredient that is in it is sliced deli ham. Once again, you could substitute this out with any number of things. Breakfast sausage, sausage patties, you could do turkey even, really any number of things. It's really a flexible dish that you can make what you want, what you're feeling, and also what is in your refrigerator, so you're not buying extra ingredients that you're not using. That has simple things like salt, pepper, butter, red pepper flakes I add for a little bit of extra flavor into the eggs, and then the last ingredient is going to be the eggs. So the first thing we are going to do to make this breakfast sandwich is melt a little bit of butter. I'd say right around a little bit less than a tablespoon of butter in the bottom of a skillet pan. I personally like using my wok pan because it works really well for making the omelet that goes on this breakfast sandwich. It also fits the bagel, and it is one of my favorite pans to use, so that is the reason why I use it. You absolutely could use any other type of like frying pan, and it would do the exact same thing. So now that the butter is most of the way melted, I'm going to add my bagels face down, split in half face down, just so they can, you know, kind of warm up and absorb the butter, so they get a nice butter flavor and can get a little bit crispy. So while the bagels are cooking, I'm going to be cracking my 2 eggs and then into a little measuring cup, and then from there I am going to beat them up and add my spices. Just take my fork, beat them up. And then I like to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then like a shake or two of dried crushed red pepper flakes. And then I mix that all in. That's all ready. Those are almost done. So these are done. I'm just gonna put them on the side, and then I'm going to dump my egg mixture into the pan. Kind of make an omelet. And then put my lid on it so I can kind of start cooking that top. We're gonna let that cook for a minute. And this whole time I'm keeping the heat on like between medium and high, a little bit on the higher side of medium, but enough so that it's not burning the food, but it's also cooking it quickly. Okay, so it's been like a minute. I'm gonna flip over the egg. Not supposed to rip like that, but just kind of keep it all together. And then I'm going to put 2 slices of American cheese on top so that can melt, and then put my lid on it again. Only takes about 30 to 45 seconds to finish cooking on that bottom side, and then to get the cheese nice and gooey. Okay, so the cheese is most of the way melted. I'm going to flip it in half. And then pull the egg out and put it on the bagel. And finally, I'm going to just take the sliced ham. Just have a few slices. And I just let that warm up and get a little bit brown. Okay, perfect. Turn off the heat, and then I'm going to just take my ham and put it on top of that egg. And then I'll put the top on it. So that is how you make a super simple breakfast sandwich. It took me a little under 8 minutes when I filmed it to put this together, which I would say is about my average time for making it. Really quick and easy. You could make multiple of these. You definitely could put them in the refrigerator. I don't know about the freezer, but definitely the refrigerator, so that you could like meal prep ahead of time and then have like a week worth of breakfast sandwiches where you only have to throw them in the microwave in the morning. But I like making them fresh every morning so they're nice and warm, and you know, I just made them, so it's a nice way to send Collin off in the morning. Like I had mentioned earlier, it costs right around $1.40 to $1.50, just depending on what you use ingredient wise, and that depends on where you live too, different costs of things. That is just my cost for where I live and all the ingredients that I put on it. But it is a lot less expensive than paying $4 or $5 every morning for a breakfast sandwich, which is store-bought, and you don't know what got put into it, anything like that. So you know this is fresh, it's homemade, and it tastes really good. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you will stay around for my next video. Bye!